We're good. Marvellous. Hello, everyone. Nice to be back. Nice to be back earlier than usual as well, actually. Yeah. 1 year special. Haha. Good stuff. Been on Twitch for a year. Hard to believe, actually. It feels like I've been here a lot longer. It does actually feel like I've been here a lot longer than a year. But here it is. Man. Time flies when you get older, but also slows down to a crawl, seemingly at the same time. Yeah, I don't understand it. That's because I'm so twitchy. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. So, what is happening today? Well, we're doing a double feature. Twice as much time today. So we're doing 12 till 6. Probably take a little break in between somewhere, get a bite to eat, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we're going to be starting here on Zielonka, and then later on we'll be switching over to Upper Mississippi River Valley. I am definitely going to have to try and remember the abbreviation for that properly. UMRV. UMRV, is that right? Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to be starting a new map, which is kind of interesting. I've been taking a little poke around on it just to kind of familiarise myself with it a little bit. Looks nice. Looks really good. Has some custom productions on there, which I'm kind of very keen to get going on. But we have a lot to do here on Zielonka as well. So I thought I would split it up, do a bit of both. Both options seemed to be popular when I mentioned them on Thursday. So I thought, hey, why not do both? You know, instead of just doing all my time on one map, I'll split it between the two. And so that's what we're doing. So, it's July on the farm. We left off in April. I think it was April, May, maybe. Hey, thank you, Bart. Thank you very much. Yes. It's like, it's when did I actually start streaming on YouTube? It's not like 1 year um, entirely streaming, but it's 1 year on Twitch, which is kind of nice. Hey, Katie, thank you very much. I love that rainbow emote. Is that the Cookie Monster? That is fantastic. I love it. So yeah, we left off in May. Basically, nothing has happened. It's so cursed. It really is. It really is. We left off in May. As you can see, I have cleared the farmyard. That is because everything is now over in the sheds in our new farmyard. Oh, babe, you've got a LeChonk emote. That is, I like that as well. That is great. But yes, everything is over in our sheds now. I moved everything over. So all of this here, the wood trailer that we bought at the end, there's the header that we bought. I also picked this up in the sale. I couldn't resist it. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but we have it. It was like 60% off, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to just buy that just in case for the future. Considering the size of the fields on this map, if we do need grass or straw, that's going to be awesome. Actually, no, we won't be using it for straw yet, will we? No, because we've got a massive canola harvest to do, but that doesn't produce straw, so oh well, never mind. But yeah, so I also did the weeding. This field over here, our sugar beet, was absolutely full of weeds, as you can see. Now, all dead. And I did the potato field, one of the potato fields, because that was full of weeds as well. We've also gained a little bit of money, which is going to be useful because we actually have to buy quite a lot of machinery in the very near future. As in pretty much now. The most expensive being a harvester, because we have a lot of harvesting to do. Let me just show you guys. Oop, where are we? Here's the map. So 52 is ready now because we planted that early. But all the rest of these fields, 50, 51, 53, 54, and 86 are going to be ready very soon. That's next month. The potato fields are going to be ready next month as well, I believe. And the sugar beet field down here, 55, is going to be ready like a month after that or something. So, yeah. So, August we're going to have most of our canola and our potatoes, and then 2 months later we'll have our sugar beets. So, we've got to buy some extra equipment. And we have some stuff to sell. So this is all of the production from the soup factory that has been produced since we left off on Thursday. A couple of months worth. Probably get a similar kind of total as we did last time. Maybe about 300,000-400,000, something like that. But that is a good amount because that will allow us to definitely buy a harvester and a second root crop harvester, because I do want 2 of those, because that does take a while. Not because the harvesters are bad, but just because the headers are considerably smaller. I'm hoping that the canola harvest won't actually take that long, but we'll see how we go. Well, I keep forgetting that the curbs on this map are massive. And, well, that's kind of the result. Can I actually flip this up? Oh, dear. Whoa. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, dear. There we are. Much better. Right. Game sound. That is very low, isn't it? Let me just turn that up a little bit. That's better. Now I can actually hear things. Never mind you guys. I probably turned it down to watch some videos earlier this week and didn't actually turn it back up again. So my bad. That should be fine. I think, like last time, we'll probably just drive into the trigger to sell it. It's a lot easier than trying to load the train, a lot quicker as well. So we'll do that, and then I think I'll just get a worker to return this thing to the farm, and we'll crack on with the main part of today, which is going to be some serious harvesting. So, a lot of soup, and the eggs. I've been meaning to sell them for however long they've been sat there. I think they've probably been sat there for about 4 or 5 streams now, just kind of waiting to be sold. I'm not going to get an awful lot for them, but, you know, better off selling them than not, was my thought. Right. So, where's the edge of the map, and where's the trigger? The train just passed, so hopefully... Stuck. I think we're stuck. Uh-oh. That's never good. You don't want to see that happening on the train lines. Maybe not the easiest way to do this, but... back door a minute just to see where these pallets are. I'm just having a hard time finding the actual trigger. There we go. That's better. Okay. Definitely easier than utilising the train, but certainly maybe not as graceful. So what did that get us? Yeah, 319. So, yeah, similar to when we sold a few months back and got 374. So, not bad at all. Let's get a worker to return this guy. Set destination. Just there. That'll do. Perfect. Right. So what we need now is a harvester. Sadly, I was hoping one would show up in the sale, but no such luck, sadly. So we're going to have to just splash out. I'm going to splash out for the big boy because I never play with these big things. Very rarely get the chance to actually purchase one of these. So we're going to purchase one. Buy the biggest header for it as well. There we go. Wow, we still have 734,000. That's pretty good. So we'll get this first field done, and then we can quickly fast forward to the next month. And come on now, there we go. Get the next lot of fields started. So unfold. There we are. So another news, guys. I've heard something interesting. I've been checking up on SnowRunner news, and it does seem like Phase 12 on the PTS is going quite nicely at the moment. From the information that I've been able to glean, it seems like we're going to be getting Phase 12 maybe end of January, early February. I was suspecting February, but kind of mid-February. So that's a bit earlier than I was expecting, which is awesome, I will say. Hey, Turtle, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, so that is nice. Very nice. I've been missing SnowRunner. Very much have been looking forward to Phase 12 coming out. That's going to be... It's actually looking really interesting. More interesting than Phase 8. That's what I'll say. Phase 8, the glades with the farming was a little bit, shall we say, tedious to like, you know, give it a little bit of credit perhaps, not to go too crazy on insulting Phase 8, but yeah, Phase 8 was a little bit tedious. Phase 12 actually looks rather fun. Surprised it wasn't a Russian map though, you know, or a European map or something like that, because we have had nothing but America and Canada so far in the Year 3 pass. So yeah, we had Ontario, then we had British Columbia, and then we had no, we had, I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Ontario, British Columbia, and... Oh, man. My brain's gone completely blank. Help me out here, guys. I've completely forgotten what the third map was for Phase 3. That's really bad. How have I forgotten that? It's not even coming to my mind now as I'm waffling. That's really terrible. Huh. British Columbia was the one that we... No. Was the one that we just did? Wisconsin. No, that was phase 5. Oh man. I can't remember. Oh my lord. That's really bad. Anyway. Never mind. It's unimportant. Ontario! That's the badger. Ontario. Yeah. There we go. So, but yeah, the point I was saying is that all we've kind of had for phase 4, or phase 3, hello. Are you in there, brain? You're there somewhere today. Just evidently not at the moment. Ah, that's what I forgot. I forgot my coffee. That's what it is. I might have to go and grab one of those. Yes, I was going to make my midday coffee before I came on stream, and I completely forgot. Because I hadn't had my coffee. Oh, that'd be nice of you, babe. Just one of the blue pods. Just black, please. That'll do me absolutely fine. Thank you. She's an absolute sweetheart. She really is. I love her to bits. Yeah. Should be... I think my point was that I'm looking forward to getting back to SnowRunner. Not that I'm not enjoying Farming Sim, mind you. It's been nice to actually sink some serious time into Farming Sim on stream. I don't often get to play Farming Sim on Sunday streams, because that's when we usually do SnowRunner. But yeah, it will definitely be nice to get back to it. Okay, nearly done with this field. I think what we'll do is we'll drop the header. We'll just fire this over to the oil factory, just get it producing. Then we can skip forward. There we go. Let's plonk you there for now. Ah, playing Minecraft Turtle. So you're a mine turtle. Hello. God. There's a meme from the past. Kudos if you remember that one. I really don't know if that meme is even relevant these days anymore. Right. Okay, let's get the pipe out. Get the canola in the factory. Get back to the field, and then we will skip away. Canola oil. Boom. Jack Black is going to play Steve in the Minecraft movie. That's... I don't know. I've seen Jack Black in some things, and in some things he's good, in some things he's terrible. What was that one movie that I saw him in that he was rather good at? School of Rock. I think it was School of Rock. Ooh, one second, guys. Da-da-da. There we go. 1 coffee obtained. How about that? Fantastic. Right. Get that header hooked back up. But yes, I think it was School of Rock that I saw Jack Black in, and he was rather good in that film. I will say I did enjoy that film. It was entertaining. At least what I can remember. It has been a long time since I saw that particular movie. So I honestly don't know how well that's aged. But hey, there you go. Right. Slow. Right. That's the first canola field done. Now we can rest until the next month. And the mass harvesting will begin. Okay. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, look at that. Another 100,000 in the bank from sales. Very nice. Now, are we going to get lucky? No. Never mind. I was hoping we'd find one of these multi-fruits. But, alas, sadly not. Right. We're going to get another one of these. Because we kind of need one. Those, because we do have 2 root crop fields to do, so we're going to get both of these working, one in one field, one in the other, whilst we tackle the canola harvest, and also go. Fold. Where's the fold button? Unfold. Perfect. Okay. I'm hoping this time this will actually be enough potato to keep our productions going for a while. Particularly the crisp factory, because that was very profitable, if I remember rightly. Right, so this guy going here. Marvellous. And then this guy. Get him over to the field as well. We can have both of them working on this sugar beet field as well once that's ready for harvesting. Who parked that truck there? Disgrace. They should be sacked. Right. Definitely going to have to get a tractor out here with a trailer post haste, because these things I think are going to fill up pretty quickly. I regret planting so many potatoes now, but nothing I can do about it now. Okay, away you go. Away! Perfect. Right. Okay, we'll get this guy on a worker for a moment, and then I will get a trailer. In fact, it might be actually worthwhile buying another trailer, because we're going to need one for canola and one for canola and one for the potatoes. Perfect. Here we go. Da 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 da. Ah, I must say I love these massive harvesting benches. You know, I remember that massive harvest we did on aggravation, where we harvested that field that was worth what, 1 million or something, 10 million. How much was that field worth? It was a ridiculous amount. But yes. Right, let's get another trailer. Get another one of the same kind. Yep. Get another one of those. We want tractor. Ha da 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 da. Lovely stuff. We'll use this for the canola and the other one for the potatoes. So let's go park this up here. I suppose the big question now is what are we going to put in the rest of these fields now that they're being harvested? We might actually have to lay fallow for a while because I don't think we'll need to do canola. And unless we want to do wheat, there's not really much else we can put in just yet. So, yeah. I think for the time being, these fields are going to be laid fallow for now. Until the new planting season comes around in March, that's for sure. But hey, that's less stuff to do. Right, let's check on how these harvesters are doing. That's going rather well. So, yeah, 2 rows is going to be, what, maybe about 80%? That's not bad. This one, similar kind of thing. May have to do the ends of those fields myself. I don't know how well the harvesters are going to handle them. It's clean. Look how mucky that is compared to the new one over there. It's like night and day. It's doing rather well as well. Okay. I think once this reaches the top, I'll take over from it. And we'll harvest some canola until we get the fill level warnings. You missed a bit. Got a header that big and you missed a bit. What is this? Much better. Da 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 da. Lovely stuff. Oh. I say, I'm going to take over until we get the fill limit. There's the first fill warning. Oh boy. I'm going to have a lot of carting to do. Well, I say I'm going to have a lot of carting to do. The potato factory is literally right there. So that's not going to be too bad. And the oil factory is right there. So I don't think I'm going to have too much carting, in terms of distance anyway. Distance is going to be minuscule. The other harvester giving me the 80% warning as well. Probably put this back on the worker for a moment. And pop in this guy. Empty the combine as well in a minute. Oh wow, are they all going to need emptying at the same time? I think they're all probably going to need emptying at the same moment. That is seconds off stopping. Come on. Fill up. Fill up now. Come on. I need your potatoes. There we go. Donk. Right, that full is... Oh, that's stopped. Okay. Can't have it stopping. Let's get this unloading. Perfect. This is what we're doing. Very nearly full as well. Lovely. That one's just finished. Which means if I can sneak over here dead quick. Yep, there we go. That one is just ready to unload as well now. How perfect is that? That's the harvester. Yep, that's the harvester unloaded. That's off on its merry way again. Okay, let's just check this. Turn that off for now. That's produced all its canola oil. It's now, yep, 30,000 litres of canola oil. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, these greenhouses. Yeah, they're good for now. Okay, so triple soup turn off, carrot soup turn off. We're going to be out of those for now. Oh, that's annoying. That's so close to getting another triple soup. That's going to be stuck in there until we get some more carrots in there. Oh well. Nearly out of the red beet too. The parsnips are still going strong. That's good. Right. Let's go and dump these in the potato factory. We might as well get that up and running. Delish. Thank you, babe, by the way. Potatoes going in. Right. So, potatoes with sunflower oil, potatoes with canola oil. We do not have olives, so that is fine. Beautiful. We'll take over from this guy. Whilst we don't have to do any carting. Oh no, babe. It's because you stayed up so late last night. That's what it is, you know. You are tired. You should have a snooze. Have another snooze. Go on. But yeah, Babe was up very late last night. Crazy late, in fact. I think she said to me that she was up until 5 o'clock in the morning, playing the Mario RPG remake on the Switch. A hard time with the timings. So you're having hard timings. I know, it's terrible. Terrible. So bad. Right. Let's go down here. Right. This is a much bigger canola field. It's actually 2 fields in 1. Keep an eye on those potato harvesters, make sure they're still going at full strength. That time as well a little bit. Here's where I strayed too close to the path. Planted onto the path. See? Yeah. You know, when it comes to timings, as you were saying there, babe, not sure how I feel about that as an RPG mechanic. I've always kind of shied away from games that require you to be, like, you know, like put inputs on a specific point in order to get maximum damage and stuff like that. I've played other RPGs that have done a similar thing. And yeah, it feels like if I say attack this guy, it should just attack him. It shouldn't need another input from me. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of spoilt quite a few RPGs for me in the past, I will say. There was one that I was looking at relatively recently that had a similar mechanic in it, and yeah, it just turned me off. But it's like, nah, I don't want to be that focused, you know? I mean, each to their own, of course. Certain people will like that kind of thing in an RPG, but not really for me. I'm a very old school RPGer, to be absolutely honest. I like turn-based RPGs. Shining Force 3 was probably one of my most favourite RPGs of all time, alongside Panzer Dragoon Saga, but heyo. Okay, will we get another pass before we have to unload? I don't know. Yeah, so every weapon has a different timing point. That's annoying. Yeah, that's very annoying. Still moving. I can't tell if those harvesters are still moving. I think they are. Yeah, they are. That's okay. Kind of hard to tell at this distance, you know? Yeah. Good to go. You know what? I'll tell you what, though. When we're moving into River Valley this afternoon, or later on this afternoon, I kind of wish I could take half of these crops with me, you know? It's, there are so many new productions on that map that that boom go out far enough? Oh yes, I did. I just parked too far away. Plonk. There's several £1,000s worth of damage. That'd be an interesting mod for one of these games, like actual real-time damage, you know? Does make me wonder what the next iteration of this game is going to bring to us. You know, because this game has been out for 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years now. And from previous patterns, it's around about this time that we're going to start getting information on on the next iteration of Farming Sim. So it will be interesting to see if we do get a Farming Sim 25. That'll probably be released like the end of this year, I'd imagine. Yeah. That will have given this game a 3-year lifespan, which is actually longer than a lot of the previous Farming Sim games, because I think it was what? It was... I know there was a 15, there was a 17, and there was a 19, and then there was 22. So 19 lasted for 3 years. This one has lasted for 3 years thus far. So maybe they're on a 3-year cycle now? Either way, it will be nice to see if we get any news about it as we go into this next year. I feel like they could potentially add quite a lot to this game. Quite a lot. Oh. But who knows? SnowRunner has already showed us that it makes no difference. It's like, oh, you think it's ending this year? No. No. Oh, you think it's ending this? No. It's still going. I've actually heard rumours that SnowRunner is getting another season pass. Which is fine and all, but was kind of hoping for a SnowRunner 2. But I suppose we do have Expeditions coming out this year, which is kind of SnowRunner 1.5, you know? So, can't have everything, I guess. Oh, boy. Right, that's him done there. Let's get these potatoes in the factory. The canola harvest is going well. The potato harvest is going incredibly slowly. But I guess that's potatoes. Right, we'll put this load in here as well. What is the capacity of this potato place? Oh, it's got a big capacity. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just keep going with that. I don't know if I want to start distributing all of the canola oil. I think I'm going to put it onto storing for the time being, because we've got an awful lot of sunflower oil still to go. Yeah. I don't want to distribute it all and then run out of potatoes, you know? That would kind of suck. But if we need some more, we can put some more in. We are going to have a lot of canola. 32,000 litres already there. Hey, you missed a bit! Worker! What am I paying you for? I've got to come back and do that now. You workshite peasant, you. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to unhire him there. We're going to sort this little bit out here that he's missed. And then we'll put him back on the worker for the time being. Da-da-da-da-da. Grab this little bit here as well. Wow, he's missing loads of little bits. Look at all these little bits. How dare. This is precious canola. It might only be a litre, but a litre is a litre. There we go. That's better. A little bit sticking out there so he doesn't miss that bit. Perfect. Fantastic. Ah. How are these fields doing? Well, maybe... What, about a third done on the potatoes there, I'd say? Maybe about a third done, which is not too bad. Yeah. Oh. Stop wiggling and harvest. It spends more time turning around than it does actually harvesting. Right. It's going well there. One more canola field to do. All the harvesting contracts here. Carrots. 69. 69. Oh, that one up there. Interesting. I wonder if it's worthwhile doing some more root crops. No, I think we've got enough with the fields that we've got. I would definitely have to buy some more harvesters if I was going to do some more root crop fields, I think. I think I'd need a fleet of these things. Like, I'm talking 20 of the darn things. Wow. Can you imagine that? If I could have, like, maybe not 20, but certainly, like, between 5 and 10 of these things all lined up, one on different fields. Just buy any field that has been planted with root crops and just send them out to harvest. That could be fun. Artwin, stop trying to climb the walls, darling. She's trying to climb the walls of her terrarium. You crazy little tortoise. That's going to be relatively full soon. Oh, that is full. Stop wittering, Lynx, and get back to harvesting. Crazy sucker. Always on the wrong side. I mean, I know I have crop destruction off, but it still feels wrong to be driving in it, you know? Da-da-da. Much more is there to go? Far too much, if you ask me. Really empty? There we go. Perfect. harvest over here. Let's check on these guys again. How are they? 83%, 78%. So yeah, nearly done. Gonna get that entire width in one. I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. Would if it didn't wonky itself straight away like that. That's more like it. There we go. Now it'll get the entire thing in one pass. Excellent. 88, 87. Right. Better jump into this guy. Be prepared for some more potatoes. More potatoes. We're approaching halfway, I'd say, with these two fields now. Very close to halfway, I think. Which is great because we've still got the sugar cane to do. Or the sugar beets. Which I don't think is going to be quite as big as these two fields together, but... Interesting, it was the other machine that filled first. Huh. Up a little too close there, but that's fine. It's still going in the trailer. All right. Let's get you into the new field. Oh, tell you, the logistics on this harvest is crazy. Right. Get this guy unloaded next. Oof. Just not catching a break at the moment. But yeah, this harvester filled first. Which is strange because that one was started before this one. And this one has had to do more turning around because the field is slightly shorter. How strange. I wonder how that's worked out. Very odd. Oh well. No matter. As long as it brings forth the marvellous potato crop of the age, I don't so much care. More potatoes. Okay, how's this capacity looking? Pretty good, actually. What's that going to have total? Just shy of 500,000, maybe? Or maybe 500,000? Yeah, that looks like it could be about half. Yeah, maybe about 500,000 capacity. That's a lot of potatoes. We'll definitely get to that level with this harvest, that's for sure. check on these guys. 26 going strong. 63. Right. Let's take over from this guy for now. And we will jump back in the tractors once we need her empty. Oh! I think I'm going to have to buy a header trailer for this thing, because I'm going to need somewhere to store this header. I can't just... Well, I don't want to just dump it in the yard somewhere. So I think buying a header trailer for it would be a good idea, just so that it has somewhere to store. Go. Let's have a... Whilst that's on autopilot, this one is recommending. There we go. We can store that in the shed then. Oh, man, there we go. Right. I know I mentioned it on Thursday, guys, but I am definitely looking forward to my chiropractor visit tomorrow. There is definitely not anything right with my back. The trials and tribulations of getting old. You know, that's what it is. The great fun that is getting old. Nearly full. Ooh, we are full. Okay. Pipe out. Let's bring this guy in. Actually produced a lot less canola than I thought I was going to produce. I thought I'd be producing several 100,000 litres of canola from all of these fields, but it's not playing out that way. Not yet, anyway. It's not going to either. What do I put into here? Nothing. So I got 26,000 of the first field. And now off this next lot of fields, it's looking like I'm going to have about 25,000 off both of them. Interesting. There we go. Right. Off you go, my friend. So yeah. Looking like maybe about 100... That just doesn't seem to add up, because if I got about 25,000 from field 52, I can't have gotten the same amount from each of these fields. Certainly not 50-51. That is massive compared to 52. And so is 53-54. There's a way to see how much you've harvested. Statistics. No. It just tells you stuff that you've done all over. Oh well, no matter. Let's position this guy right spot here. It should just come along and unload like automatically once it reaches the end here. Something like that. 92. Right. This guy 76. Gonna need an unload here. Very soon. More potatoes. You finish filling first. You're not unloading just yet, harvester. Ah, now you are. Marvellous. Okay. Oh, he's missed a bit again. How do you keep doing this? Oh. Oh, you hateful, hateful soul. That's really weird. Keeps missing little strips like that. Oh. There we go. Right. Okay. Over to the next harvester, which should be filling up any second now. Oh, I thought it was slowing down there for a moment, but no, it's still going. Still going. Can't be much more now. Like full to busting. There it is. Fantastic. Right. Okay. Now that that's unloaded, I've got to go back and get that bit. I say, I've never had this issue with it missing little bits like this. Not to this degree, anyway. But this is still quite a considerable little strip. Or it looks it, anyway. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. But I am nothing if not a perfectionist, and I will... my brain will not allow me to not harvest this. That's just how my brain works. Now it'd only be 56, 7, 8, 9... 59 litres. That's my 59 litres, darn it. Gotta be quick. I have to move that tractor out of the field, otherwise it's gonna cause problems for that harvester. That one looks like it's gonna finish up very quickly now. It's definitely ahead. There we are. Right. Move this out of the way. Go and dump this in the potato factory right now. Ah, marvellous. That's getting so close to being full now. So close. Yeah, we're definitely going to fill this potato factory, without a doubt, which is fantastic. Right. Oh, just shy of 70,000 litres. That's actually fantastic. Less than I was expecting, I will say. Uh-oh. That harvester has glitched. And it was doing so well. It's doing so well. Right. Let's get this dumped. We'll get back to that harvester and get it going again. Got very confused there. Maybe it's that bush. There we go. Now you're cooking with gas. This one's going to be way ahead of it now, though. Yeah, 34% now. Right. Okay. Harvester. Back to the yard. We don't need your services, at least not for the time being now. Most expensive harvest you have ever seen. But necessary. Very necessary. I think we're going to have to spray off all of these fields in the coming months. Oh, wow. Okay, but I'm not going to argue, but that was strange. Attach that. Then I think we're going to have to go round the long way, because we will not get this header down any of these side roads. Oh, no, wrong button. That's the button I wanted. The fold button, not the pipe out button. Oh dear. I kind of want to park this in that shed, but this header is going to be a nightmare to park because of that dolly attachment. Maybe if I just kind of try and get it at the right angle and then just push it in by hand or something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat slightly, and I'm just going to pull this back like so. Just maneuver it in here and drop. Yes, that was a bit of a cheat, but it's better than trying to watch me park a dolly trailer for several hours, because that's how long it will take. There's a reason I like to usually place those sheds so that I can drive in and out at both ends. Anyway, let's put the harvester away in this shed over here. Beautiful. Now then, how are these two doing? 50% and 81. Wow, okay. That has definitely caught up considerably. What's the other one I want? This one here for the potatoes. All right. I'm actually impressed that these workers have been tackling the tops of these fields as well as they have. Oh, what? No? Have I spoken too soon? Because the angle on this is bad in places. So look at this field's not too bad, but that field is very steep. It's actually been doing rather well. Excellent. Right. You can't be far off being full now, can you? 90%. 21. 22. Yeah, that's going to be full imminently. Come on. Fill her up. There we go. Marvellous. Brilliant. They really have worked well. I think we're going to have a surplus of potatoes after this. Which is nice. Very nice indeed. Oh. How are you doing over there? It's always funny to watch these things from a distance because it just looks like they're kind of just snaking around on the spot. I think I'm just going to unload this on the go as opposed to waiting. Match its speed. Yep, 10 miles an hour. Nice. Beautiful. That's it. All sorted. All doing so well so far. I think with the excess potatoes, I'm probably just going to put them in the silo for the time being. Until we know if we have enough oil to process any more of them. I'd rather not have wastage in terms of anything here. So 5 to every 100, so knock all of those units off. So that'd be 25 and 25, that'd be 50 versus 500. Yeah, we're going to need more oil, so I think I can safely set this to distributing. And it should be fine. Yeah, I just don't want oil or potatoes sat in the factory with nothing to process them with. That's what I'm trying to avoid. But I think we're going to have a lack of oil, amazingly, as opposed to a lack of potatoes. Wow, that's nearly full again. Oh no, it just looked it. 41%. Okay, let's go and park this guy up for the time being. Actually, what I will do, I think, is I'm going to go and park him down this end of the map. Wait, no. We are going to go and pick up the remaining products from the soup factory, which I believe, once we've rested overnight, will probably be completely out of product. Which means we can shift our attention to the potato factory, which will be producing an immense amount of product. Again, forgetting about the curbs, Lynx. You're going to roll this over again. They are ludicrously big, the curbs here. It's almost like they've been specifically designed to flip you over. Okay, here we go. Wiggle my way into here. Oh, wait, no. No. Too much angle in that direction that time. I will get this right eventually. Okay, that should be good. Almost. Almost, but not quite. Just need to get a little bit closer there. Marvellous. Is that all of it? I think that is all of it. For now. Excellent. Okay. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, I think once we come back after a rest, those are going to have completely finished. So, we'll just leave you there for now. Check back on the old harvesters. 58, this one must be nearing filling. 77%. Getting close. Getting very close. Right. Pop this back in the shed whilst we wait for those harvesters. Da-da-da-da. Go. La la la, going round. Lovely. Right. You up to the sprayer, or at least park you next to the sprayer for next time, because we'll probably need that to do some... Oh, wow. Okay. That's going to be filled as soon as it starts. Of course, it's right over here at the end as well. Why wouldn't it be? Yep, do your jiggle jiggle. There we go. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick of potatoes by the time I finish this. I think no more potatoes. At least for a while. Oh. So many. It's just mash scrolling before my eyes. This must be 90%. Yep. So if I tear up to the other end of the field, it should just about be in time to unload this next guy. Providing he doesn't spend 3 days turning around like the other one. This should be a couple more passes for both of these harvesters, and that should be finished. Potato harvest. I think this is the most potatoes I've ever harvested ever. You know, like even like when I'm playing on my own. You know, I think this is the most potatoes I've ever had in one harvest. Oh, you're gonna untwitch yourself and get to harvesting, harvester? Come on now. Nearly done now. There we go. Magic. Ah. It's another 80,000 litres. Is that going to completely fill the production? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, that should completely fill the production. And we're then going to have some stuff left over. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, wait, I didn't turn on the canola oil so that it starts producing. There we go. Marvellous. Right. Fill up the production to its maximum. Then it's just a case of waiting for these two harvesters to finish off, and then we can start progressing time again. That's... How long has that whole harvest taken us there? Wow. Probably about the best part of an hour and a bit. Yeah, that's a long potato harvest. It's a ridiculously long potato harvest. I think I'll be glad to get back to simple combinable crops when we move on to Mississippi River Valley in a bit. Okay, who is going to finish first? That's probably 2 rows there. And I think that's probably going to be an up and a down there as well. Saving, okay. Oh. Look at that. 1 row short of doing it in one pass. Now that's just typical, that is. This guy. 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy should get it in 2 more passes. I don't think there'll be anything missed. But one never knows. Yeah, that is annoying. But still, 1 row of potatoes like that can still be quite a considerable amount of potatoes. So we've got to harvest it. It's got to be harvested. What's the sugar beet harvest going to do for us, though? That's the question. Oh, man. That's going to be a lot. Okay. Is there anything else we need to be doing in the meantime? Anything new popped up in the shop? No. Well, that, but that's not useful at all. We're not doing forage. We own some serious equipment. You know, that harvester and 2 of these. Hello, Pixel! Hey, hello there, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. We're harvesting potatoes. In fact, we've nearly done harvesting the potatoes. We are so close to finishing. Fun indeed. Fun indeed. Actually be about ready to start unloading in a moment. But yes, as Bart says, welcome everyone to the 1 year on stream. one year on Twitch stream. I'll get these words the right way around one of these days. Until then, do forgive me. Ah, right. Come on, harvester. Pull your socks up. Get to harvesting. There we go. Beautiful. It's going to finish that pass, and I think we should also be good for this one as well. Oh, yes. Yep, he'll finish that in a downward pass as well. So, all looking pretty good. Might as well start unloading this harvester, cut down the amount of time that you have to sit and wait for it. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Now we might as well just sit here. Yeah, streaming a little bit earlier today, Pixel. I usually don't start until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but yeah, I usually do shorter streams, but as this is like kind of 1 year on Twitch for me, I thought I'd celebrate by doing a slightly longer stream today. So we're doing 12 till 6 today, UK time. So yeah, that's why I'm on a little bit earlier. Nice to see you, by the way. Yeah. Right. Very nearly done with this one harvester. Almost finished. Mind you, almost finished with the potatoes. Then we've got to do it all over again with the sugar beets. But we're going to have 2 harvesters working on the same field for that, so I don't think it will take quite as long. Or at least I'm hoping that it won't take quite as long to do the sugar beet harvest. But we'll see. But then, I think we'll probably be in line to move over to Upper River Valley, but we will see how we are doing time-wise when we get to that point. And we'll go from there. Perfect. Right. Harvester 1 has finished. Fly down to the other end of the field. Get ready to unload this guy. We should have the capacity to finish, I think. In fact, if I'm really smart about this and I park this in the right place, he may just start automatically unloading when he gets down here. That would give me the time to park up the other harvester. At least get it ready to go. So if I go about there, that looks good. Right. Pipe in. Let's go. Ba, 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 da, ba. Might just leave this guy in a suitable location for when we start on the next field, actually, as opposed to parking it up proper in the sheds, because we're going to have to get him out again, so no point in giving ourselves extra distance. Actually, speaking of, let's just this last little bit here that we missed. Wiggle in here. There we are. Marvellous. Oh, how long have I been playing this game? Quite a while. I didn't pick it up when it first came out, but I think I picked it up not long after it came out, so it's probably been a couple of years now? Maybe a year and a half, something like that. It's certainly quite a while. I've pretty much been playing it on stream since the moment that I bought it. It was a community suggestion. Right. That'll do fine there. Oh, really? It just ran out of space before it finished. That is typical. Right. We'll unload and then we'll sort that out. We'll unload a little bit and then we'll finish off the strip and then we'll fully unload. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's very satisfying. It is very satisfying. It's... For people like me, it just scratches all the right kind of itches that I have for playing games, you know? I'm not the kind of gamer that plays a lot of fast whiz-bang shooty action games, you know? It's not my style, so to speak. But games like this I love. My other main game, as you might remember, is SnowRunner, but we're waiting for the next expansion for that to come out. As I was saying earlier on this stream, that's looking like it's going to be out the end of this month, maybe early February. Right. Park this guy up here on the opposite end of the field. And then we have 100,000 litres of potatoes left. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep those in the trailer for now, and we'll go and park over here at the potato factory, and we'll just wait and see if we need any more potatoes added after the sleep. Yeah, no, I totally understand that, Pixel. SnowRunner is a game of frustration, and you've got to dedicate quite a bit of time, I would say, to kind of understanding the fundamentals of the game before you can really start playing it properly. It took me a little while to get used to it, to be fair. Yeah, now I really enjoy it. So it is one of those games that if you put the time into it, you will get the enjoyment out of it. But it's kind of very front heavy, you know, very unrelenting, shall we say, early on. Yeah, you can get yourself into a lot of trouble very quickly with that game. Okay, so they're all done. All the fields are harvested. We now have to wait a couple of months for the sugar beet harvest to ready itself. So whilst we do that, let's just rest and we'll get on to the sugar beets. Providing that nothing happens in between. Got to catch the check the shop, for example. Oh, yeah, that kind of situation there is it's a nasty one. Yeah, Pixel. You can very quickly get stuck and have to restart things, and it's rather frustrating. You know, I will give you that. So yeah, but you know, I do recommend trying it out again. You know, give it, if you have some free time, give it another go, because it is great once you get going with it. But as you well know, it's not an easy thing to get going with. Right, let's have a look at the potatoes. How is it doing? We have a lot of potatoes. A lot of potato chips. How's the facility doing? That's going nicely with the canola oil. That's keeping that well stocked. And has this run out? It's run out of that, but not quite run out of parsnips. Interesting. Still going with the parsnips. Okay, so We will load these up. There we go. Good amount of stuff there. And we'll give it one more sleep. To get us into harvesting season for these sugar beets. That's it. Lovely. Right. Quickly check the sale. Oh, nice little Valtra, but we don't need anything that small. Yeah, we don't need anything there. That's a silage auger. Very strange. Okay, interesting. Right, that should be all of the parsnips done then. It is. Marvellous. Look at that. Oh, man. 1,930 litres. We almost had another pallet of parsnip soup. Darn it all. My kingdom for a couple of 100 litres of parsnips. Darn it. Never mind. Aye, no problem, Pixel. Right. All of the greenhouses that have completely run out of everything. They'll have to be retopped later. The canola is full. Wow. Okay. It's producing more canola oil than we're actually using. That is ridiculous. You on that Mario RPG again there, babe? Green Cheap Cheeps are called Mr. Kipper. I can't actually... Which ones are the Cheap Cheeps? I can't remember which one are the Cheap Cheeps. Right. Let's get over to the potato factory. We'll load up as many potatoes as we have room for. And then we shall start the harvest and take these to the sell point at the same time. The sugar beets are now ready. Ah, right. Fantastic. So, really did park that in the wrong place. That's not a good place to park that. Right. There we are. Okay. We could fit all of these potato chips in here. Ooh. Not quite. But we did manage to fit 24,000 litres of them in there. That's not a bad load. That is going to sell for an absolute ton. But, oh, call me a map. Where are you going? Before we get going with the selling, let's get these two harvesters up and running. I think what I might need to do is actually do the headland here. A couple of strips of the headland actually, because there isn't a lot of room to turn around at this end of the field. So if I do a couple of headland strips here, just to give the harvesters some room, I can then set them both off on the field and just let them go crazy. Yeah, this might take a while. I think I've vastly underestimated how long this field might take to harvest. Might actually hire a third harvester just so that we've got something else going as well, but we'll get these two going first and then we'll see how it goes. Go. Right. I think I thought this field was smaller than the other one, but or the other two, but I think it might be bigger. Welcome back, Pixel. I think we're gonna hire a third harvester. Not gonna buy one. I think owning two at the moment is probably sufficient, but just to speed this up, I think we'll hire a third one and just have 3 going in tandem. So how is this going to be for turning space? Enough or not enough? Not really enough, is it? Right. Tell you what I'll do. Set this guy off, going this way. We'll jump into this guy. Do a couple of strips with this guy. And then we'll set him off on this end of the field. Then we'll hire our third one. Maybe I should get a fourth one as well. Oh, man. Hey, if another one of these pops up in the sale, I might actually have to buy a third one. It's, yeah. That's a lot of sugar beet. That's so much sugar beet. Should be enough room to turn around, I think. Hopefully. We'll just have to see. If the harvesters start getting stuck, then we'll just have to do some more strips at the top here. But I would have thought that would have been enough room. But hey, oh my lord. It's an 80% grain. It's 80% full already. Oh no. So much sugar beet. Ah, there's too much of it. Right, we'll set this guy off here. Yeah, we're definitely getting a third one. Right, to the shop. 2 harvesters. Beet technology. This guy, lease. And combinations, this, lease. Yes. Marvellous. X to unfold. Nope. G, then X. There we go. Fantastic. I think I'm just going to set this guy off here. There we are. Madness. Right. Oh my goodness me. We need to empty some harvesters already. Oh goodness me, it's crazy. Am I actually going to have time to go and sell all of these products? I'm going to be so busy emptying these harvesters, it's untrue. That's done like a couple of rows at the top here, and then one and a bit strips down the side. And it's already full. Oh, goodness me. Well, I wanted to start a root crop empire. I think I've managed to successfully start a root crop empire. That was the goal of this particular map. And yeah, I think I kind of have a bit of an empire going. Right. I think rather than try to drive this to the trigger, we will just take it to the regular train station and unload from there. I think it's going to be easier than messing around too much. Hopefully none of the pallets go flying. There's always that issue, of course, but... Oh, yep, there we go. Another 80% warning. Any second now, that's going to stop. Oh, right. It's just a wage payment. Okay, no problem there. Let's just cut across here, I think, up on the platform. Get the train called. Providing the train isn't right behind us. Oh, oh no. Don't get stuck on the gate. No. Right. 2 kilometers away. Okay. Which one's full? That one over there. I don't actually have any productions to put this sugar beet into yet. I'm going to have to buy some sugar beet productions, I think. That will give me an Ooh, too fast. That will give me an excuse to some more stuff down on our hard standing. Let's see, where is that sugar mod? Here we go. Sugar mill. Awesome. Produces this stuff. This then turns it into candy. This one produces animal feed. Right, sugar mill. Come back here. Come on. Wow. That's a big production. Let's go for... there. Boom. Oh, 80% full on the third harvester. That actually looks pretty good there. Doesn't look too out of place. Fantastic. I think that'll be this one that's nearly full. Yep, nearly full. What about the train? Is the train there? It is, right. The train has arrived. Okay. Pull this forward until we can get to the rear cargo pad. Perfect. Got to get as close to this as we physically can. Right, tip side left, that's good, and... Oh! What? Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Let's see how much this makes us. Just got to remember to really slow it down to a crawl before we go through the sail trigger, otherwise things tend to go flying everywhere. Away you go, train. Go on. Oh, nice. They all sold. Fantastic. 292,000. With an extra 38 from the environmental score. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right. Let's get this off the platform. That's not bad when you're selling a truckload of product for 300,000 each time. That's pretty agreeable, I would say. Right, let's take this back. Set destination. We'll take it to there. Beautiful. Right. Right. It's now full. Uh-oh, that one is full. Uh-oh, are they all full? Oh no, they've all stopped, I think. There we go. Oh wait, no, that one's still going for now. Oh man. I wish these things had bigger capacity. Ah, these harvesters do not have the capacity for this. I wonder if I'll actually... How many thousands of litres of sugar beet I'll get from this. This is pretty mad. So, sugar beet. Ah, okay, so you can only make the cane sugar from sugar cane. Well, that would actually make sense, but okay. Right. Let's get the next harvester done. Might actually have to end up planting some sugar cane on this map as well. Typical. Well, we'll do what we can with the regular sugar for now, I think. Oh, the third harvester has reached 80%. So yeah, that really is nearly full now. Goodness me, that is a lot of sugar. I mean, I know this stuff is usually quite bulky, but this is quite insane still. Oh. Oh, completed their task. That'll be the lorry driver, no doubt. Well, that is 200,000 litres of sugar. Just straight off the field. Oh boy. We are in for a lot of sugar here. Oh, wait, is that the drop off there? Yes, it is, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that's the unload. This is the drop off. That's nice. Alright. Let's get that producing. So we're going to end up with sugar, dehydrated pulp, and molasses. Oh. Oh, the trailer didn't like that. Okay. Why is it not wanting to unload anymore? There we go. That hit the roof, didn't it? Kind of cycle this so that it doesn't hit the roof. Yep. Now I think we're going to need a different type of trailer for this bit. Why is that? Oh man, is that? Oh, you've ruined my landscaping. Look at this. Right, okay. We're going to have to fix that, I think. Landscaping. Soften. Intensity. That's not good at all. Know if that will soften. A little bit, but still quite a jump up and down. That's annoying, that is, actually. It must have selected a really low point to place the factory and just flattened everything. Darn it. Never mind. Never mind. Right. I suppose we better also have a look at the other production we're going to need. Where is it? Let's have a look here. Yes, the confectionery shop. I'll put this over here, perhaps. Yep. Right. So that takes sugar and water, sugar and water, sugar, honey and water, sugar, strawberries and water. And those are the same, but with the brown sugar. Nice. Okay, cool. So, actually, that is a good point. Let's go to distributing that. And the strawberries will go to distributing Distributing. Distributing. Change these as well. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's good for now. Let's have a look at how this harvest is going. 77. Oh, 100. Right. Gotta unload. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a mad harvest. I think that one's going to fill up pretty quickly as well because we did not empty it fully. I do like how the harvester's AI has actually worked out in my favour, and they're all going in the same direction across the field, which means they're not going to bump into each other. It's actually one of the few times that that's worked as it should do. Not bad. Bad at all. Right. How I wish that cup still had coffee in it. I think I'm going to need another one in a minute. Right. Okay, next harvester. Perfect. That one is going to be full imminently. So I'm going to have to go and empty that as soon as we finish with this one. Music to my ears. Actually, that's pretty good. They're all kind of aligning with each other. So I can go from one to the next to the next. Unload them. Unfill them? Yeah. Is a great word. Ah. Marvellous. Last one done. Go and dump this lot straight into the sugar factory, I think. How are the other productions doing? Potatoes, they're going well. Turn that back on for now. It won't produce any more until there's room for it, but I think better on than off at the moment. Right. It's another 130,000 litres of sugar beet. Oh. That's a lot of sugar beet. I planted too much. It's too much. I thought I had too much. Oh wow. Okay. I thought I had too much potato, but I think I've got too much sugar beet really. It's really annoying that the trigger's like off to one side there. In the low section. Stop. Back down and go again. I don't know if it was expecting kind of regular lorry trailer that has a moving floor as opposed to a tipper, but either way, it's causing issues. Right. That's 50% done already. Crikey. Right. Let's see here. Mark this up next to the potatoes. So we can start loading these up. Beautiful. Dump some of these potatoes in here. Wow, wait, is it going to take them all? Oh wow, it nearly took them all. That's actually been produced using a lot of potato. Crikey. Yeah, that is using a lot of potato. Okay, so that's now making sugar beet, which is distributing here. So if I wanted to... I don't have honey at the moment. But I should be getting some strawberries, but I do need water. So we need to fill up the water. Let's get some of that sorted. Go. Nearly has a full grain tank again. Oh, who knew that farming would be a full-time job, you know, guys? Yeah, right. As if it isn't already. Farming is a hard job. Like, ridiculously hard. I do not envy actual farmers. You know, I find it difficult to get up for 5 o'clock for one of my early shifts at work. They're up at 5 o'clock pretty much every day of the year, including weekends. It's like, yeah, I don't think I'll do that job, thank you very much. That doesn't sound very good to me. Right, that should be enough water. Fill that up. Get back to the unloading again. Already got an obscene amount in these harvesters. Then we can turn some of those productions on and get some sugar sweets being produced as well. Oh. Preferably don't crash into it. There we go. Oh, wow, is that going to take 100,000 litres? I think it is. Wow, I'm glad I filled up as much as I did. That is a lot of water that thing has suddenly devoured there. So we'll turn that on. We'll turn the candy cane on, and we'll turn the strawberries on. There we go. Hey, no problem, Pixel. Thanks for dropping by. Have fun with your day. Oh my lord. Artuin, what are you doing in there? She's trying to scale the wall. Crazy little tortoise, you. Oh, hang on, hang on. Let me see if I can get this on camera. Well, now you're stopping. Oh, here she goes. She's trying to climb the cage again. Or she was, at least. Now she's just attacking the floor. She was like fully up on her hind little claws, trying to climb. The crazy little varmint. Now she just seems content on digging. Oh, is she going to start climbing again? Nah. Not yet. Okay. At least the camera's pointing at her now, so I can just hit a button if she decides to start being entertaining again. There we go. Marvellous. Oh, and there's the third harvester full. Same again. Singing again. Actually, with 3 harvesters, this is not taking quite as long as I thought it was going to take. Still taking a fair while, mind you, but not quite as cataclysmically busy as I thought it might be. This one is nearly finished with this side of the field. Excellent. There we go. Reposition that. That'll start speeding it up because it'll start shrinking down the amount that the other harvesters have to do. Excellent. Oh. Right. You doing your thing again, you magic tortoise? Hmm? No. No, she's off on a wander now instead. She's given up on the... she's given up on the climbing, and she's decided to have a wander instead. What is the capacity of this factory? It just seems to be endless. Okay, 500,000, same as the as the potato factory, but yeah, wow, okay. Oh wow, what's that it's produced? Dehydrated beet pulp. Sounds tasty. Sure, that's just what everyone wants to be eating. Pay attention, Lynx, you're driving a machine. We won't get these little corners down here that the harvester missed, and then we'll put this guy to work on this strip to the side here. Go. Lovely. Fantastic. Wow, we've even got 2,000 litres just from that little bit. away you go. Away it goes. Right. So we are actually firing through this at a fast rate. And 72%. And 15%. Okay, we have a moment to breathe. And breathe. There we are. Right. Okay. Get this guy ready to start unloading again. That'll be this guy in the middle here, I think. There we are. Anything sprung up in the shop extra? Nah, still the same stuff. Still just the same boring old stuff that we don't need. You watch, in the next month, like, the John Deere harvester that we bought will spring up in the shop. He'll be just like, yep. Sounds about right. 92. 73, so, yeah. This one here is definitely going to be ready to harvest, ready to empty in a moment. Perfect. What are you doing back there, harvester? Come on, sort yourself out. See the silhouettes moving in the mist. Ah, man. Right. This is almost sorted. Yep, there he goes. We will head to the next one. This guy over here. Be almost ready to unload, I think. That is a full harvester. Come on now. Stop for me. There it is. Beautiful. Why do you have to be scrambling out of the camera's view, girl? Huh? Eh? Why you got to be interesting when the camera's pointing somewhere else? I had that little tort out of her cage this morning. She was racing around the office, just having the time of her life. Almost ready. go. This one. We are so close. Oh, ow. Plonk. Ow. Harvester. Behave yourself. More beet pulp and something else produced there. That's molasses, maybe? I figured that would be coming out the back here or something, maybe. Ah! It has reached capacity. I think there's like a little drop-off thing there. Is that a... Is there... No, maybe that's for the... Oh, that'll be for probably the cane juice or something like that, maybe. Yeah, that'll probably be for the cane juice that this thing produces. That little outlet spout there. Well, we are going to have a lot of sugar still here. Although we are nearly done. I think I can definitely say that this map has been quite a success. Considering what we've bought and how much money we've made so far. Definitely a success. I'm going to have to watch these harvesters though, because otherwise they'll be crashing into each other. Yep. Very soon. But not quite yet. Let's check on everything else. That's still producing. Still producing. Okay. 6. No. 3 pallets. 3 pallets of potatoes. Potato chips. 3 pallets. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. $77. Nearly done. Nearly done. I think what I might do is leave that harvester up at the far end of the field to finish this little strip, and I'll move this guy over to the other strip and I'll take over from him. Once he gets to the bottom here, I think, because that will allow me to even these up a little bit, get them finishing at about the same kind of time. Also, this guy definitely needs unloading before we take him anywhere. So, let's do that worker. Pop the pipe out. Whoop, I just dumped all of that straight into the tractor's cab. That's great. I'm sure once I actually get in the cab there, I will appreciate all the sugar beets that have been dumped onto my seat. Yes. That is a glorious thing. Ah, dear. Fantastic. Pipe in. Let's get this guy lined up down here, get him underway. goes. This guy, 89%. This one, 75. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to unload both of these very soon. Yeah. I think we'll unload this on the move. Bring that down to 10 for the speedo. Oh. Oh, he's full already. Okay. I was expecting him to turn around before he needed that, but no worry. We'll just slide in there. Not a problem. Dee. Go over there and unload the other one. And this will have to go in the silo because we don't have any more room for it. Go, lovely. I love this cruise control. I never used to use it very much. And then I was like, there has to be an easier way to do this. And there is. I just wasn't utilising it. Dump this in the silo and then come back for the last bit. How much extra we're going to have? Maybe another 50,000 litres, I would suspect. Maybe 100,000 if we're really pushing it. I will say one thing though, I am very happy that I'm utilising these particular trailers for this, because otherwise it would be ridiculous. I'd be unloading more trailers than you can possibly imagine. Yeah, for those that aren't aware, this particular trailer is a special modded one that has a ridiculously high capacity. Most trailers can't carry this much. Like, most trailers are lucky if you can fit 50,000 litres of something in. This has 200,000 capacity, so yeah, it's considerably bigger. Is that going to get it in one pass or not? Not sure, but I think I'm going to retire this third harvester now and just let the hour 2 finish this off. So this one here, which I believe is the... That one should be... Yeah, because that one's filthy, so that's definitely ours. And that one is pretty dirty, so that one's ours. So yeah, this is the one that was hired. So once we get down to the bottom, we will return this to the dealership, I think. If we had that. Oh, 0.7 of an hour. That's actually perfect, because that means we won't incur any more fees. Just empty it first. And then we'll return it. Perfect. Just make sure. Yep, that's the one. Perfect. Right. Ooh, wow, this guy is going to finish up here nicely. Park. Oh, look at that. Perfect width. Just absolutely perfect. Even got the capacity for it as well. Right, we can park this up in the garage. Once we've emptied it. Lovely. Do 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 do. Okay. Hopefully that other harvester will have just enough capacity to finish off the rest of the field without having to unload in between, but we'll go and have a look. Lovely. Oh yes, we should do. In fact, what we're going to do is we're just going to take over from you right now, my friend. Get you squared up and finish this last little bit ourselves. Lovely. So all in all, we have harvested... I don't even want to imagine how much sugar beet. At least 5, 6, 700,000 litres of sugar beet there, at least. Probably more like 800,000, because we have 500,000 in here, and we've got another 200,000 in the silo. Yeah, that's more than the potatoes, that's for sure. Man, is this actually going to have enough capacity to finish this strip? I think we're going to fill before we get to the top. I really do. We've also got a little bit down the side there to grab as well. My lord, we are going to actually have to empty. That kind of sucks. Oh well, no matter. No biggie. Almost there. Right, pipe out. Yeah, I think we're going to end up with about 800,000 litres of sugar beet, which is phenomenal. Definitely the biggest sugar beet harvest I've done as well. So not only have we had the biggest potato harvest that I've ever done, but we've also had the biggest sugar beet harvest that I've ever done. Go. Get that one loading. And we'll finish this off and see where we stand. Actually, considering the time that that's taken, I think this is going to work out quite nicely for my break. So we will. What we're going to do is I'm going to once I'm ready, I'm going to take a little break, guys. Go get a coffee, a little bit of food. Say hi to Natalie because she's been a trooper for putting up with me doing this. She hates being apart from me, you know, which I understand. We're so good together. So yeah, I might spend 10 minutes with her just chilling, and then I will be back, and we'll kick off the next map we're gonna do today, which is the Upper Mississippi River Valley. Might as well get this strip whilst we're here. Every little counts. Chilling, babe. You still playing Mario RPG, or have you given that a pause for the time being? Ba-ba. Yep. Oh, hey, look. Look who's here. Doing some digging. Not scrambling to get out of her terrarium, but, you know, doing a wee bit of digging today. Crazy little reptile that she is. Oh, no, she is actually trying to escape. trying to claw her way through the enclosure. That's the sugar beet done. Let's unload. Park these vehicles up. And then I think we'll do a little rest just to see what products we've got produced and maybe sell some of them. I know, I just noticed that as well. The setting keeps reverting all the time. Let me just see if I can change that up now. Should be able to whilst it's doing that. There we go. Much better. Perfect. No flickering. Yeah, she's doing a dig. Doing a dig. She's been really active today. Like, super active. That's why I got her out of her cage earlier today, because she was, like, zooming around. Being all kind of zoomy. Park them up there. Let's take this over to the silo. Yeah, babe, she's really doing. She's still going now. She's still digging at the walls. It's like she's completely dug all of the sand away in the far corner of her terrarium there. Goodness me. You little home wrecker. Right. Let's pop this in here. How much did we end up with in total? Yeah, just over 800,000 litres. That is pretty crazy. That's just awesome, that is. Okay, so one final check on the whole production front. The sugar should be coming through soon. The strawberries are starting to come through. The water is there. So that's set to distributing. Yeah, that's producing nicely. Wow, certainly producing a lot of molasses and dehydrated beet pulp. I wonder how much that sells for. Or if it's even used in anything else. Molasses. Ah, no sell points. Okay, we'll have to, I think we'll have to put a sell point down. Let's see here. Coffee, extended, biomass heating plant. Interesting. Sugar production. There we go. We'll put a sugar production down. Sell point. Pop that just there. Cool. Now we should be able to see. Alright, so it doesn't actually sell for all that much, but, you know, if it produces in significant quantities, wow, cane juice sells rather well. Huh. Oh, wow, these actually sell rather good as well. Very nice. Do they fluctuate very much? No, not really. I should give her a bath during break. Maybe. Yeah, we could do. Yeah, we could give her a little bath. That might be a good idea. Just whilst I'm getting some food and stuff like that. Yes. Yeah. How about that? She's peeking out from behind her hide now at me. Like a very cute little thing. Right. Let's give this just one sleep. And we'll see just what we kind of produce overnight. We'll do some selling. And then I think I'm going to take my break. I'll take like 15-20 minutes, something like that, guys. And then we will be back. All right. So let's see, what did we produce? Plenty of dehydrated beet pulps and stuff. And what did we do over here? How are we with this stuff? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So we produced quite a bit of this as well. Sugarcane, strawberry sweets. Traditional candy. Sweetest candies. Tasty. Right. Let's grab the truck. 18,000 litres of potatoes. Potato chips. That's not as much as I was expecting we might produce. I suppose it's a slower production, isn't it? So, yeah. Slower production. Okay, tell you what we'll do then in that case. I'm not going to sell the potato chips today, but I'll grab this little guy. And we'll see what we can make off the sweets. We haven't sold them yet. We sold potatoes. We haven't sold any of these. Just go straight for this and pick these up. See what we can sell these sweets for. Yeah. Nice. Perfect. That's not a bad amount of stuff being produced there. 5,000 litres of sweet sweets of candy cane, 5,000 of the strawberry sweets, 4,000 of the regulars. That's actually pretty good. Let's sell these. Not bad, 55,000. Not bad at all. And not only that, but we also have the products over here. Fluid tanks and bags loaded up. That's the wrong one. B. Does it not want to auto-load these ones? That's unusual. Doesn't want to auto-load those ones. Okay, we'll throw them on and crikey, okay. Oh my lord, that is actually... wow, it really does produce a lot of this. Like, this is a insane amount. I wonder if it would put these in... put these in a trailer or something like that, perhaps. They're bags, so maybe they would... maybe you could put them in a tanker or something like that. Let's sell these and just see what happens. Yeah, that's a lot of those. It produced like 18,000 litres of each of these. That is quite a considerable amount. Sell these, see what they get. Not a massive payout, but a little bit. And boom. 1,400. So yeah, these byproducts really don't sell for a great deal at all. But I do believe that they're used to make animal feed, which is potentially more profitable. Yeah, production of animal feed. Yeah, so you take the pulp, the molasses, silage, and the sugarcane stalks, and you can make TMR out of it. That's actually fantastic. So with the addition of a little bit of silage, you're basically turning sugar beet into TMR, as well as sugar. That's a really cool little production chain. I'll have to... I think I'll have to include this mod on future series, actually, because that's quite cool. You know, and you don't need an awful lot. You just need sugar and water to make the sweets, and then you can add honey and strawberries to make other kinds of sweets. And if you do sugarcane and sugar beet, it becomes even more profitable. But hey, right, guys, I'm going to go and take my break. So give me 15-20 minutes, and I shall return. Let's see here. We'll just put me on here. And what I'll do is I will put us on cage watch mode there. All right. So you can see if she kind of trundles by at all. So for the moment. So yeah, give me about 15-20 minutes and I will return and we'll switch over to our other map. So I will see you guys then. All right.